Hey everybody, Tin Man here. Welcome back to the Hardcore Showcase. Today I am showing you 10 essential hardcore punk compilations, starting with this absolute beast. I'm going to start with probably my favourite. I have to. It's just essential. New York City Hardcore, The Way It Is. What a compilation this is. Now this is, in the New York hardcore scene, this is a legendary compilation. Wow, wow, and just wow. So yeah, it's got every heavy hitter on this, to be fair. I mean, there's loads of people on the front there that I can see off the top of my head here. Who you got? You got Ray Capo, you got Ray Bees, you got bloody, God, who else is there? I'm sure what's name's in there as well. There's Arthur there as well from Gorilla Biscuits there. Yeah, it's just got everyone in it. So this album is, it's just essential. It's just essential. Let's get into it. Okay, side A, Bold. All right, starting with Bold. Wise Up. What a track. Nausea. You got Warzone. You got Gorilla Biscuits. Trip 6. Breakdown. Then on side B, Youth of Today. Sick of It All. Crackdown. Side by Side. Youth Defence League and Super Touch. I love it. I love every track on this. There's not a bad one on this at all. I mean, what for standouts for me? Gorilla Biscuits, Better Than You and Forgotten. Amazing. Bold. Wise Up's great. Warzone, As One. Escape from Your Society. Sick of It All, Politics and Pete's Sake, even Youth of Today, which I'm not massive on, Together and Understand. There's so many good ones on this. This is a Rev reissue. This is definitely not a first press. This was a Rev reissue. I think it's just on black. Yeah, just on black. But I think it comes with a really nice slip as well. I think it's the original. It's a copy of the slip. So let's just have a quick show you that quickly before we move on. Yeah, look at that. So you got your lyrics there. And all the bands on the other side. Look at that. That's amazing. Yeah, man. Proper early 80s hardcore. Love it, man. It's a must-have. If you're getting into New York hardcore or you've been into New York hardcore forever, then you have to have this in your collection. Yeah, for starters, definitely. Yeah. It's just superb. It is. I'd be remiss to not do a hardcore punk compilation video and not put this in it. It's just superb. So there you go. There's my first one. Next up, we're doing a mixture of vinyl and CDs because I don't have all of them on vinyl, unfortunately. The next one for me, oh wow, Tribute to the Misfits, Violent World. Now I'm not a massive Misfits fan. I know. I get them. I appreciate them. I respect them. I understand them. I'm just not massive on the Misfits, but I love this compilation. Every track on this, I'll probably say that word, but most of these, every track on this is superb. You have Snapcase, Pennywise, Shades Apart, Tanner, Therapy, Prong, 108, Bouts and Souls, Goldfinger, Dead Guy, Sick of It All, No Effects, Earth Crisis, and Farside. I like every track. I don't like every band on here, but I like every track on this. Because Snapcase, they do She, and it's so well done because it's the Snapcase style of vocals. It's just, they haven't tried to do the Danzig thing, they've just done it their way, and I think that's what really makes it cool. Pennywise, Astro Zombies is just incredible. It just really is. Shades Apart, 20 Eyes is amazing. I love the vocals on that. Tanner, I don't really know them, but TV Casualties is a great version on here. Therapy, Where Eagles Dare, I like it, but he does try to do the Danzig thing. Yeah, if you like that type of thing. You have to go that way because the track listings around the side. Prong, London Dungeon, that's a great one. Love that. 108, Death Comes Ripping. I really like that. I don't really know 108 that much, but I really like that. Bouts and Souls. Mommy, Can I Go Out and Kill Tonight? That's so good. Brilliant. Goldfinger, Ghouls Night Out is probably one of my favourites off here. I love it. The speed of Goldfinger is just great. Dangerous Darren on the drums. He's unbelievable. What have we got here next? Dead Guy, Horror Business is great. Sick of It All Hell Breaks Loose. I love that one. That's brilliant. No Effects, Last Caress. Another one where he tries to do the voice at the end. Yeah, whatever. If that's your thing, that's your thing. But yeah, this is a really amazing compilation. Like I say, not a massive Misfits fan. But this is perfect. This is everything I need. So yeah, there you go. Violent World, Tribute to the Misfits. That's my second one. Superb. Okay, another CD. We'll do another CD next. This one, Fight the World, Not Each Other, a tribute to 7 Seconds. This is another great compilation. Don't know every track on this one, but there's some great bands on it. So you've got, that's the back there with your bands there. You have Good Clean Fun, Better Than 1,000, Degradation, but Blood Pact, Rain Force, For the Living. Some of these I don't actually know. Some of the ones that stand out for me is obviously Good Clean Fun. They do Bully, and it's a great version. Better Than 1,000, In Your Face is great. H2O, Not Just Boys Fun. That is a really good cover, to be fair. I do like that one. 97A, Fuck Your America. Fast Times, Clenched Fist, Black Eyes. That's great. Time Flies as well. There's just loads on it. There's loads on it. And some of these, like I say, I'd like to have on vinyl one day, but haven't managed to do it. But 7 Seconds, man. Yeah, they're melodic. One of the best melodic hardcore bands out there. So yeah, it's nice to get a tribute to 7 Seconds. Well deserved. So there you go. So next up, we're going to go with vinyl again. We're going to go with the Sunday Matinee. Now, this is the best of New York hardcore. And it is, to be fair. There's some absolute gems on this. This was on Another Planet Profile. If you like Another Planet Records, I have done a video. Go back. I've done a special on them. And this is in there with other stuff. But yeah, you have some belters on this. You have Bad Brains, Cro-Mags, Gnostic Front, Regan Youth, Murphy's Law, Sick of It All, Warzone, Youth of Today, Bold, The Mob, Leeway, Underdog, American Standard, Sheer Terror, Judge, Raw Deal, Urban Waste. Great compilation. Great comp. Bad Brains, Sailing On, Cro-Mags, We Gotta Know, Gnostic Front Anthem, Regan Youth, Anytown, Murphy's Law, Quest for Herb. I don't smoke that stuff, but I love Murphy's Law. They're fucking great. Sick of It All, Injustice System, get in. Warzone, As One, Youth of Today, Expectations, Bold, Clear, The Mob, Step Forward, Leeway, Enforcer, what a track. Underdog, Over the Edge, American Standard, Away, Sheer Terror, Here to Stay, Judge, Where It Went, Raw Deal, Brightside, Urban Waste, Public Opinion. I love this compilation. And there's some heavy hitters there on the front there. Who can you see? There's Roger. There's Jimmy. Murphy's Law. There's Ray Capo. There's Bad Brains there. Sick of It All. Yeah, Judge is there as well. Absolutely. Ah, so good. And on the back as well. Load of band stuff. This is on really nice orange vinyl. And I think, yeah, the slip has got like all about it, which is really good. All about the gigs and stuff like that. The scene back in the day. And I think, yeah, without touching it too much, nice orange vinyl. Very nice. Very, very cool. I love this comp. It's great. It's great. I love Another Planet Records. Like I say, done a special. I like it that much. So yeah, Sunday Matinee, man. Great compilation. Superb stuff. Okay, next up. This is a good one. Punk Rock Jukebox. I don't know where I get half of these. You know, I've had these for years. I've got a bloody lot of them. So this is Punk Rock Jukebox. This is by Blackout Records. I like Blackout Records. There's some good shit. So here's some of the stuff on the back. So you have, I don't know all the bands on here, but the ones I do know, they've got Killing Time, The Swingin' Utters, Sweet Diesel, The Bouncing Souls, A8 Fingers Louie, Murphy's Law, The Goops, Brody, Jughead's Revenge, Outcrowd, H2O, New Bomb Turks, Sublime, Leeway. Again, just great. So Killing Time, they do Bodies by the Sex Pistols. Great. The Swingin' Utters do I Got Your Number by Cock Sparrer. Brilliant. Sweet Diesel do Go Nowhere by Regan Youth. A8 Fingers Louie, I Don't Want to Hear It, Minor Threat. That's a great version. Murphy's Law do Somebody's Getting to Get their Head Kicked In Tonight by the Resilios. That's an amazing version. That's the reason I got it. The Goops do Barbed Wire Love, Stiff Little Fingers. Brody does Justification, Dag Nasty. And there's other bands on here as well. Dead Guy as well. They do Police Story, Black Flag. Oh my god, there's loads. Awkward Thought do Evil by Four Skins. H2O do Friend by Marginal Man, which they did on their... Did they do it on an album? I think they did put it on an album in the end. They used to cover it anyway. Sublime do We're Gonna Die From Our Own Arrogance, Bad Religion. Oh, I love that, although I'm a big fan of the Biohazard version. Leeway, Civilization Dying by Zero Boys. It's a superb compilation. If you can find this, I highly recommend. I doubt it's going to be on streaming services, but fuck streaming anyway. I think you need to look for it out there. If you can, get it, man. Look at that. You know, do a pause on that and look at them tracks. Great. Look, price is still on it. £13.49p. Ha! Brilliant. And it's still in there as well. And you get pictures of all the bands. Win-win situation. Great compilation. Great compilation. Okay, we'll go for another CD. This one doesn't need any introduction, to be honest. Judgment Night. I don't have it on vinyl. I don't know why. This is just legendary. Now, I love the movie. Everyone says the movie's shit. I like the movie. I like Judgment Night. I think it's great. But some of the tracks on this, some of the what's the word? Collaborations on this are. I don't think anything's beaten this, to be honest. You know what I mean? Nothing's beaten this. Look at those. Okay, first off, track 1, my favourite on the entire album, Helmet and House of Pain. That riff, I don't think you can beat that riff. That chug, that den 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 den, and then you get John Stania with just brilliant, just absolutely brilliant. And then of course House of Pain. I love House of Pain anyway, so it's a perfect combination. Teenage Fan Club and De La Soul, Falling. I love De La Soul, they're great. Living Colour and Run DMC. Then Biohazard and Onyx. I love that one as well. Oh yeah, amazing. Slayer and Ice-T doing Disorder. Oh, unbelievable. Faith No More and Be Your Tribe, Another Body Murdered. Absolutely great. Sonic Youth and Cypress Hill. Mudhoney and Sir Mix-a-Lot. Dinosaur Jr. and Del the Funky Homo Sapien. Don't know that too much. Therapy and Fatal. And Pearl Jam and Cypress Hill. It's just it's 90s, isn't it? It's just 90s in my hand right there. Soundtrack to a super, I think, a great movie. A lot of people hate it. I think it's great. I like it. I don't care. I've got it on DVD somewhere. You know what I mean? Superb, essential compilation. Yeah, absolutely. Just a perfect mix. There you go. Another vinyl. Let's go for another vinyl. We have, that's the last vinyl actually. Shown this before, but I'll show it again because it's a great compilation. Creepy Crawl Live. This is, I've spoke about this numerous times on this channel, but if you're new here, welcome. Also, this compilation, this live compilation from Coney Island High it's amazing because what it does, they have banter in between tracks as they do live anyway. And I got to the point where I know it and it's funny. Some of it is really funny. I mean, where is it? Is it, oh God, is it Cold Front? No, I don't even know who it is. Someone says, can you bring some water up the stage, please? We're dehydrating. It's just funny. You know what I mean? It's really, really well done. And look at the back. Look at the flyers. Look at that. Superb. So, bands on here. Murphy's Law, H2O, Warzone, Down Low, 25 to Life, Crown of Thorns, Scarhead, Enzin, 9 Lives. Fucking 9 Lives. What a band. Oh, R.I.P. Rob. H2O, Murphy's Law again, Sub-Zero, Marauder, Killing Time, Cold Front, Maximum Penalty, and Rejuvenate on Another Planet Records. This is an essential one. Really, oh, it's so good. Yeah, so Murphy's Law does Care Bear, H2O do 5-Year Plan, Warzone, Don't Forget the Struggle, Don't Forget the Streets. That's the first time I ever heard that track. It was a live version from this, before I even heard the album. This was the first version I heard. 25 to Life, yeah. Feelings by Crown of Thorns, that's great. Scarred Love by Scarhead, because that's got fucking Toby on it and everything like that. Trying Again by Enzin. Void, 9 Lives. Ah, Rob, man, I love it, man. Here Today, Gone Tomorrow, H2O. Panty Raid by Murphy's Law. This is also the first time I heard Murphy's Law. So it'd be Care Bear and Panty Raid. Sorry, tell a lie. I got dedicated the album for Murphy's Law, but the first songs after that were Care Bear and Panty Raid. Take It By Force by Marauder is superb. Fool's Day as well by Killing Time. Nowhere to Run, Maximum Penalty. Every track, superb. This is on Nice Blue. Nice blue vinyl. Slightly clear. Very nice. Essential, I reckon. Essential. Now, there's a couple that I'm probably going to miss and people are going to be pissed about it, but you know what? These are the ones I've got anyway. So there you go. Okay, back to CDs. This one, wow. This one, 30 seconds. Short music for short people. Well, I'm short, so this suits me. 101 tracks with bands doing 30 seconds or less. And there's some absolute belters on this. It's so good. Need this on vinyl as well. Look how many bands there are. That's just ridiculous. I'm going to go through the ones I like, because I ain't going to do 101. I'll be here all day. Less Than Jake. That's a great one. Good Riddance. That's a superb. Nerf Herder. Fury 66. Unwritten Law. AFI. AFI one's amazing. Goober Patrol. Blink 182. Green Day. Consumed. Everyone's on this. Lagwagon. Gwar. The Dickies. I'm going through other ones now. Dancehall Crashes. Limp. Jughead's Revenge. Circle Jerks. The Offspring. Mad Caddies. The Criminals. My God. A8 Fingers Louie, The Damned, Pennywise, No Fun at All, Sick of It All, No Effects, 7 Seconds, Rancid, Diesel Boy, 10 Foot Pole, H2O, Snuff, oh my God, The Bouncing Souls, Useless ID, Agnostic Front, Black Flag, White Flag, The Queers, Jesus, Frenzel Rom. It just goes on and on. It just goes on and on. 30-second songs. Some of these are Pennywise. Did I mention Pennywise? They're in here as well. It's a great comp. My CD's broken. Shit. Need a new case. It's a great compilation. It's one of them ones that I don't know if you probably could put it on and listen all the way through, but I tend to skip to the ones I like. But some great ones on here. The AFI one on this is just superb. Yeah. There's one of them, I don't know which band it is, they do, in 30 seconds, they do about 8 songs, but like snippets, dead good. Yeah, trying to think of the one I like. Fury 66 is a great one. Nerf Herder's great. I think it's about jerking off into a sock. I think. Anyway, it's a great compilation. Superb. Definitely go for that one. Okay, next up. We're going to go with this one. It's Life on Another Planet. Now, this is another Planet release, but it's a compilation of great stuff. This is quite kind of new, this one. This wasn't an old one for back in the day, but it's got some belters on it. There you go, some bands on there. You've got Warzone, Murphy's Law, Cro-Mags, Leeway, Crown of Thorns, Scarhead, Both Worlds, American Standard, The Mob, and there you go. It's got some bonus videos on it. You had things like Warzone, It's Your Choice, Murphy's Law, Care Bear, Cro-Mags, We Gotta Know, Murphy's Law, Don't Bother Me, Ice Pick by Crown of Thorns. Yeah, it's great, man. It's great. It's got basically all the stuff from Another Planet Records, and because I love Another Planet Records, this was like a must. So this is a good one as well. Yeah, definitely worth checking out. Another Planet Records. Sorry, Life on Another Planet. Get your words right. Okay, last one. This one is a compilation, but for one band, so it gets a pass just for that. It is, what is it called now? Our Impact Will Be Felt. The Sick of It All compilation. Now I wasn't going to put this in because it is all Sick of It All, but their band's covering it, and I thought, do you know what? I'm putting it in because it's a fucking rager of an absolute beast of an album. The Impact Will Be Felt, tribute to Sick of It All. That's the front. That's actually a sticker that's on the front of that. Now my case is absolutely smashed, which is shit because that sticker is stuck on there, so there's not much I can do about that. But the actual cover looks like, if I can get it out, the actual cover looks like this. If I can get the bugger out. That's what it looks like. There you go. Yeah, now this has been released on vinyl in the last few years, which is kind of new, and I do want to get because I think every track on this is done really well. So, what have you got on here? It's sideways, so I'll have to do that. You have Rise Against Doom, Built to Last. Unbelievable. Unbelievable is all I'll say. Unearth doing Clobbering Time, What's Going On. Hatebreed doing Rat Pack. Yeah, Hatebreed, but still Rat Pack. Madball do Give Respect. Superb. Bleeding Through, We Want the Truth. Comeback Kid do Step Down. Pretty good. Ignite do Ceasefire, which is good because they do it on a slight different take on it. Bouncing Souls, Good Looking Out. It's really good. Pennywise do My Life. Kill Your Idols. Friends Like You. Superb. Sepultura do Scratch the Surface. Oh, it's heavy as hell. Derek, it's not Max, but it's still good. Most Precious Blood do Alone. First Blood do Just Look Around. Stretch Armstrong do Busted. Walls of Jericho, Us Versus Them. This is one of my favourites. Suicide Machines, that they do Goatless. Wow, great. Bane, We Stand Alone, that's really good. This one though, No Redeeming Social Value, World Full of Hate. Mwah, Chef's Kiss. Napalm Death, Who Sets the Rules? Fucking essential. Oh, you'd need this. Anyone who hasn't got this into like New York hardcore and stuff like that, get this one. This one's it's so good, so damn good. If you like Sick of It All, I recommend you pick it up. If you don't like Sick of It All, when it doesn't make any sense. But there you go. That was my last one. Had to show that one. I do have some honourable mentions. I didn't want to leave these out. They're not necessarily official comps, but stuff I had from the 90s. I thought it was worth showing. So we have my homemade AFI Rare Tracks compilation. Big shout out to one of my oldest friends, Jay. He made this for me. He burnt it off Napster. Could have been Napster. What was after Napster? Was it? Oh fuck, I don't know. Was it LimeWire? I don't know. I think this was Napster. We're talking, fucking Lars will be knocking on my door in a minute. Yeah. So basically, he got all the early AFI tracks and put them on a CD for me. Now, this was before they re-released a lot of the AFI 7-inches that you can get now. So at the time, hearing these was just mind-blowing. Loving AFI and loving the early stuff. This was just like, oh my God, this was gold. It had things like Mini Trucks, Red Hat, Who Said You Could Touch Me, Rolling Balls. You know what I mean? We're talking real early stuff here. NyQuil, Crop Tub, Theory of Revolution, Born in the USA. You know what I mean? And it even included the 30-second track with a ridiculously long title from the 30-second comp on that as well. Added that in there. And I think, I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, it's got My Michelle on it. Guns N' Roses cover. Amazing. Last Caress, No Dave Party, Jade Song. I don't know if that's... See, that's one thing I don't know. There's one called Jade Song. I think Jade sings on that. It doesn't sound like AFI vocally. It doesn't sound like Davey at all. But that needed a mention because this is so damn cool. So old. Oh my God. Oh! It's a double win. So I've got my AFI Rare Tracks and I've got my AFI East Bay Hardcore. I've been looking for that everywhere. It was fucking in there. Oh, winner. I'm putting that on in the car. That's got every AFI EP on one CD. Yes. When I do my AFI special, we'll bring this back in and we'll show it. Superb. My next honourable mention is another one I made at home back in the day. It's my own Sick of It All Rare Tracks. I even made a cover and a back cover because I'm that much of a nerd. This is from the 90s, this was. So this had basically, what have you had? You've got Borstal Breakout, Straight Ahead, All Hell Breaks Loose, Soul Be Free, Blatty, Human Egg, and then it's got some live stuff, Scratch the Surface, Shut Me Out. Because I've got some Sick of It All promo CDs, you know, when they were on a East West and stuff like that, and they released a few. So I've got all their compilation tracks put down on one. Ha! Amazing. Yeah, is it still in there? It's still in there, and it's a printed CD. Ha! Of the same image. What is it? It is. It's Pete. Dear me. I had that for years. That's just nostalgic, that is. That's ace. Still plays, though. Still goes. Okay. Next honourable mention. I didn't think it was worthy of a top 10, but it's still great. It's Show and Tell. Now, this is a stormy remembrance of TV theme songs. So it's hardcore and punk bands covering TV themes. And I don't even know where I got this. I think I got it in Nottingham or something like that back in the 90s. You've got, I mean, I don't know half the bands on here. Murphy's Law do Zoom, and it's great. It really is. You've got The Trick. Who's this now? Todd Bridges, what you're talking about, Willis Experience, doing Different Strokes. It's great. It really is. H2O do Cops. I think that's why I bought it, for the Murphy's Law and the H2O. The rest of it, oh God, who have we got on here? No Use for a Name, do Laverne and Shirley. That's great. We've got, oh God, some of these I don't know. Some of these bands I've never heard of. Felix Frump, Weston. I know I've heard of Weston, but I don't really know. The Dickies, Secret Agent Man. Yeah, it's a great compilation, but there you go. If you want to have a look and see who's on it. Pause that and have a look at there. And that was on which records from... It doesn't even say. But it's definitely 90s. Definitely the 90s. Yeah, proper old school. There you go. Okay, next honourable mention is Mission Control presents Superheroes Series Volume 1, Doctor Strange versus Asian Man. Now, I got this because there's 4 bands on this, but I got this because Link 80 are on it. Superb. And they got a couple of their own tracks and they do a cover. And I wanted this because I couldn't find it online and I wanted the cover. They cover Set It Off by Madball. And it's great. It's weird. Link 80 doing Madball. It's really good. Now, if I remember correctly, there's no cymbals in it. I think it's just the drums and no cymbals. I might be wrong. Anyway, it's great. I wanted to mention it because they do a really good cover of Set It Off, which is a superb Madball track anyway. So that was another honourable mention anyway for Link 80 there. Okay, last one. Last honourable mention. Didn't go in my top 10 just because I don't like the original band. It's a tribute to the Smiths. I don't like the Smiths. I can't act Morrissey. I can't act him at all. Never liked his voice. Don't like him in general. No. But I did buy this because there are some decent bands on this. And because I don't really know Smith's songs, I listen to them and think it's just a song, you know. But you've got Down by Law, Sub-Zero, H2O, Slapshot, Screw 32, Leeway, Youth Brigade, Vision, Edgewise, The Business, 59 Times the Pain, and Home 33, which are great bands. It's just they're doing Smith's covers. But yeah, some of the ones I know here. What we got? Down by Law do London, H2O do Heaven Knows I'm Miserable Now. The problem is he does his voice. No, terrible. No good. 59 Times the Pain, Sweet and Tender Hooligan. The Business do Panic. Vision, Stop Me If You Think You've Heard This One Before. And then what have you got? Leeway, The Last of the Famous International Playboys. Last honourable mention, because Smiths fucking suck. Sorry, they're shit. Anyway, there you go. That is the last. Those are 10 essential hardcore compilations you need in your life, plus some honourable mentions. I have left off the Revelations, what was it called now? Shit. Where the Wild Things Are. Yeah, I've missed that off because I don't own it. That's the only reason I've missed it off. So nobody can don't shout at me because I've missed something off. I just don't own it. These are the ones I own. So there you go. That's it. I hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you so much for all the recent subs. We've just hit 500, which is insane. This tiny little hobby of me sitting in my loft showing records and CDs. People like it? Spot on. Made up. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. And we will catch you soon on the next one. Until then, take care. Cheers.